Cocos Island National Park was created in 1978 and was declared a World Heritage Site in 1997. The island is located 500 kilometers from mainland Costa Rica to the southwest. Because it is an oceanic island and the highest point of an undersea mountain, you can find a huge diversity of marine species and a high percentage of endemic species like the finch and the Cocos Island lizard. The park protects 2,305 species, of which 288 are endemic. Brown boobies, red-footed boobies, magnificent frigate birds, white terns, trumpet trees, and the incredibly hard ironwood tree are easily spotted on or around the island. Hammerheads, whale sharks, white-tip and silver-tip sharks, rays, frogfishes can all be found in the surrounding sea, and gobies can be found in the island rivers. The park limits, an absolute protection zone, extend from the coast of the island to a distance of up to 22.2 kilometers, creating a total area of over 2,000 square kilometers, where no fishing or any other extractive activity is allowed. The responsibility of the well-being of the park and the enforcement of its regulations lies with the park rangers. Therefore, we ask that you comply with and respect any instructions given to you by any employees of the park. Park fees. The daily rates are the following. Children under the age of 10 are free. Entrance into the national park is $25 per person. Diving fee is $10 per person. Docking fees depend on the size of the boat and range from $25 to $300 per day. Professional filming fee is $500 per day. The services offered to visitors of the park include the following. Trails. If you wish to visit the island, please advise the park rangers 24 hours in advance. There is an optional free guide service. The Chatham Wafer and Rio Genio trails are open to the public. In both trails you go through forested areas and they take approximately 1 hour each way. The Chatham Wafer route offers some good viewpoints, bird watching and evidence of historical human impact on the environment of the island. For example, coffee plantations, guinea grass and stone carvings. On the Rio Genio route you will reach a spectacular waterfall with a natural swimming pool. Use of hiking boots is recommended. Use of the trail to Cerro Iglesias, the highest point of the island, has been restricted, so in order to climb the mountain you must ask for clearance from the park. Other services offered by the park are drinking water, toilets and showers, diving and snorkeling sites, a public payphone and radio communications. Most of the park rangers' resources and efforts are invested in patrolling the marine protected area. Illegal fishing is a constant threat due to the precarious socio-economic conditions of fishing communities in Costa Rica and the over-exploitation of Pacific fish stocks. In order to reduce the cost of park administration, the conservation area has formalized agreements with 2 diving operators to transport rangers into and out of the park. In exchange for this service, diving operators are not charged mooring fees. Illegal fishing is not the only threat to the national park. Badly managed tourism will severely damage the ecosystem as well. Please take care to minimize human impact during your visit. Biological control. Park rangers are implementing measures to eliminate organic waste that could threaten the island's natural balance. Just a small seed could cause a great problem with plant invasion because the island's ecosystem is so fragile. Be sure you're not carrying any traces of plant species foreign to the island. Over the centuries, certain species have been introduced which are destroying and changing the park's native ecosystem. Pigs, deer, rats, cats, coffee, guinea grass, maho and sea heart are the main threats in this sense. Due to our distance from the mainland, waste treatment is a difficult issue. Please take all your rubbish with you, and if you see any during your time in the park, we'll be very grateful if you could collect this for us. Responsible diving. The national park is a world-renowned diving destination. Thousands of visitors come to see the underwater wonder of this World Heritage Site every year. Divers are expected to respect the following regulations. Check your floatability before immersion. Do your buoyancy test away from corals and the sea bottom. Be sure you're not dragging any equipment during your dive. Do not stand on corals and take special care while taking photographs. Keep your distance at least 1 meter from the seabed and the organisms that live there. Watch the animals, never touch them. In that way you will avoid unnecessary risks to yourself and the sea life. Relax and enjoy this wonderful experience. Do not offer food to the marine fauna. Do not extract anything from the water, not even dead things. Everything forms part of the biological and chemical cycles of the sea. Finally, try to avoid flash photography and never point the flash directly at the face of the animal. Take only photographs and memories and leave only your bubbles. Whenever diving, your group will be accompanied by a park ranger who will be responsible for monitoring the impact of marine tourism on marine ecosystems. We will ask you to complete a short survey where you can leave your comments about your satisfaction with the park services and diving operators. The support you offer to diving monitors and your compliance with these regulations contribute to the overall conservation practices of Cocos Island National Park. Park regulations.
All polluting activity is forbidden.
Fishing, hunting and any kind of extraction is forbidden.
The introduction of any exotic species is strictly forbidden.
It is forbidden to carry firearms in the national park, apart from management purposes.
The engraving of stones or trees on the island is strictly forbidden.
Cocos Island Marine Conservation Area may close the park in order to conduct management activities without prior warning. It is forbidden to look for treasure. The greatest treasure is far from hidden. It is right here in front of your eyes. For further information, please visit www.acmic.sinac.go.ca. On behalf of the Costa Rican Ministry of the Environment, we thank you for your attention and compliance with these rules.